Welcome back to Get Your Popcorn Recaps. Today, I will talk about a drama movie from 2011 titled Devathirumagal. Without further ado, let's get started. The movie begins in Chennai, India, with an aberrant man, Krishna, wandering around the city. When a thief notices a bunch of cash in Krishna's pocket, he tries to steal it but falls after being stuck in a net. As Krishna helps him stand up, the thief thinks of Krishna as a nice person and starts to chat with him. While talking, all Krishna can say is Neela, making the thief believe he is looking for someone missing. After returning the money, the thief shows him the way to a police station so Krishna can find Neela. When Krishna tries to display his problem, the officer has difficulty comprehending it. Saying that Krishna is the one who is lost, the police kick him out of the station and advises him to bring a relative or a lawyer. As the police unload the convicts outside a court, we see a naive lawyer, Vinod, asking everyone to hire him as their lawyer. When Vinod finds no one, he is instructed by a police officer to approach Krishna, who has loads of cash in his pocket. After taking Krishna to his boss's office, Vinod calls his lawyer friend Anuradha, who is gaping at a proceeding in the court. When Vinod insists, Anuradha leaves the courtroom and heads her way to the office. As she is talking to Vinod on the phone, a highly experienced yet corrupt lawyer, Bashyam, approaches the hallway after winning a case. He is inquired by the man why he has lied about his rightful inheritance, to which Bashyam states that if he had approached him before his client, he would have saved his property. When Anuradha reaches the office and gives her business card to Krishna, he begins to talk about Neela and something about a chocolate factory. He continuously informs Anuradha that goats and cows were lying down the roadside when he had put some chocolates inside a bag. Unable to understand anything, Anuradha calls Vinod and requests him to help her escape the trouble. With the help of another lawyer, Vinod manages to take Krishna out of the office. After an hour of hiding and seeking, Vinod and Anuradha manage to leave the court. At night, Anuradha gets a call from the court telling her about a man who is adamant not to leave until she helps her find Neela. When Krishna is admitted to the hospital, the doctor informs Anuradha that the patient is mentally ill. As Krishna continuously talks about a small village, Avalanche, they are soon able to find Mr. Victor, owner of the Emerald Chocolate Factory, who knows the full story of Krishna. Mr. Victor arrives at the hospital and tells the lawyers how Krishna worked in his chocolate factory. After delivering his child, Krishna's wife, Banu, passes away, leaving Neela behind. Krishna takes care of her alone and shares a strong bond with Neela. As she grows old, Krishna admits her to a school where Sweta works as a correspondent in her father's school. One day, when Sweta sees Neela outside a class, she approaches her and learns that Neela's mother has passed away. Hearing this, Sweta starts to care more about her and even teaches her some poems. At a poem competition, Sweta witnesses Krishna and inquires Krishna's manager about Neela and her mother. After hearing that Neela's mother died years ago, Sweta bursts into tears and rushes to her office to tell her fiancé, Karthik, about Neela. It is revealed that Neela's mother married Krishna years ago without her parents' consent, and Sweta is her sister. Soon, Sweta calls her father, Rajendran, and tells him about Neela. Karthik helps Sweta to take Neela away from Krishna while he begs and cries for her daughter. As Krishna is about to run away with Neela, Rajendran approaches on time and tells Mr. Victor about his daughter. Saying that Neela and Krishna are all he has left in his daughter's memory, Rajendran urges Victor to let them come with him. While driving home, Rajendran kicks Krishna out of the car by deception and takes Neela with him. Krishna cries and screams, but no one helps him. Hearing Krishna's story, the lawyers decide to help him. After researching Rajendran, chairman of Green Valley Educational Trust, Anuradha takes Krishna to Rajendran's place. When Anu inquires about his eldest daughter, Banu and granddaughter, Neela, Rajendran denies the news stating that he only has one daughter. Later, Krishna and Anu are kicked out of the house. According to Rajendran, they should seek justice through court instead of hassling in his home if they want to solve their problem. Considering it the right way, Anu files a petition against Rajendran, compelling him to meet Anu personally. Approaching Anu's office, Rajendran claims that his eldest daughter, Banu, who was a social worker, prioritized money and status over Krishna and soon left the world. Now, he doesn't want to lose Neela too. However, Anu thinks that Rajendran has done an immoral thing by separating a father from his daughter, for which he has to pay now. The case proceedings start with Anu fighting for Krishna and the corrupt Basiam for Rajendran. On the first day, the court orders the police to take Krishna's IQ test in order to check if he is a maniac or not. Although Anu wants to give Krishna his daughter back, how can a lie be molded into truth? Anu uses her friend, Priya, to lure one of Basiam's workers, Nanda Kumar, who is in love with her. With his assistance, Anu manages to prove that Krishna is mentally stable. After the report is shown to the judge, the court allows Krishna to meet Neela on Friday for 1 hour. As Rajendran shows his concerns, Basiam explains that Anu will win the case only if Krishna is hidden from the court. But if they expose him, the decision will be in their favor. When Anu takes Krishna to court to meet Neela, Basiam's goons block the traffic to cause a delay. Before Krishna can reach the court, the time ends, and once again, Krishna cannot hug his daughter. At the next hearing, Basiam calls Morty, the chocolate factory manager, who is jealous of Krishna for his fair-toned skin and handsome face. He promises Basiam that he will bring Krishna's mentally unstable friends to court. Nanda Kumar hears their conversation and informs Anu about this. However, besides their hard work, they fail to rescue the maniac friends from the hotel. The following day, when the friends are called in the witness box, they claim to be Krishna's friends who grew up together in a mental hospital. However, when Morty is called, he accidentally puts an impression on the judge that Basiam has given cash to them to be here, causing a loophole in his investigation. After the court session, Basiam finds the black sheep in his flock and warns him to bring Krishna to the court if he wants to live and prosper in his career. Soon, Nanda Kumar abducts Krishna on Basiam's order and locks him in a dark room where he meets Basiam. As Krishna is closed, he hears a child coughing continuously, compelling him to leave the room using the window. After examining that the kid has a fever, Krishna rushes out, dodging every guard in his way. Meanwhile, Basiam calls the doctor, who then prescribes medications to the sick boy. As the doctor gives instructions, Krishna returns to the house and hands over a packet of medicines to Basiam. It turns out that Krishna went out just to cure the little boy. He has brought the same medication as prescribed by the doctor and even knows the dosage. Seeing an aberrant man caring for a child like an average person, Basiam now feels his pain. On the other hand, after searching for Krishna the whole night, Anu and Vinod cannot find him. On the final day of proceedings, Basiam enters the courtroom with Krishna and invites him to speak in the witness box. Soon, Basiam manages to prove that Krishna is mentally unstable. Meanwhile, Sweta, who has also sensed the bond between father and daughter, brings Neela to court. But before she can take a stand in favor of Krishna, Basiam claims that he has no objection to Krishna for bringing up Neela alone. The court gives the decision in Krishna's favor and orders the police to let Krishna meet her daughter. Basiam is happy for the first time that he has lost the case. The movie ends with Krishna taking Neela back to his grandfather's house, thinking they can care for Neela better than an unstable man. I hope you liked the video. Before you go, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get unique and engaging content like this.